The views and opinions expressed in this podcast are solely those of the individuals participating in the conversation and do not necessarily reflect the official policy or position of the podcast host or any affiliated organization. Listener discretion is advised.
But let's start.
That is of adult nature. The views and opinions expressed are not that of the SABC and are that of participating contributors and listeners, and do not reflect that of the official policy or position of Metro FM.
Welcome to you and yours to Ask a Man. We are ready. We've been waiting for the past 2 days since Friday. It's been too long. We've got Anonymous on the line. 23 minutes after 10. This is exactly where you want to be. Let's bring on Anonymous. Good morning, Anonymous.
Morning. How you guys doing?
Good, thanks. And yourself, Anonymous?
I think it's that guy from Friday.
Yeah, I'm doing okay-ish.
Oh, ish. All right, Anonymous, I'm going to read out the house rules. Everything is okay? I know it's going to be okay, and I hope you believe it too as well. Where are you, Anonymous? Oh.
I was just at the mall. So
You're at the mall.
I was just at the audiologist.
We're fighting today.
Sorry, come again?
There we go.
Yeah,
Much
yeah,
better.
okay.
Please stay where you are. It sounds a lot better. Okay. Anonymous.
Hey, my thought.
Okay. Anonymous, respect is the foundation of our conversation. Maintain respectful language. Refrain from any swearing or use of profanities. Our responsibility is to protect your identity, and your responsibility, Anonymous, is to kindly extend the same courtesy to protect the identity of the people or the person you'll be speaking about. Anonymous, do you agree?
I consent.
You consent. I love that. Anonymous, could you possibly move to a quieter place? There's things banging in the background. It's happening where you are.
Okay. I think maybe it's because I'm just leaving the mall, so maybe it's an underground thing, but I hope you guys can hear me now.
Loud and clear. So Mizi's back. Naked DJ's here. What's happening, Anonymous?
Yeah, so I've been married 5 years, almost 5 years, 2 kids. I'm going to try and keep it as minimum as possible so I can get more help.
Okay.
So I've been struggling with cheating ever since before we got married, gotten into marriage, lots of ups and downs, lots of inconsistency, a lot of therapy, praying and fasting. What else haven't I tried? Yeah, confiding in people. So I've been struggling to realize who I am, what I do, or what do I like. Because when I met my wife, we were in a period of, I was deep in the street when we first met. And then obviously the behavior carried on into marriage and all of that. And then now, it's just been too much. We've separated like 2-3 times, almost got a divorce, moved out of the house, came back, family got involved, and all of that. So it's just been causing a lot of uncertainty in the marriage. So I'm trying to stop. I've been trying to stop, hence the praying and fasting, hence the therapy.
Okay.
I found that guy.
Oh, yeah. There we go.
Yeah.
Anonymous.
Yes.
When you said you met her while you were in the streets, so she was in the streets as well.
Yeah, very funny. No, she was.
So how did you meet her?
I
How
married
did you
the
guys
total opposite, of myself. Innocent. I was the first God-fearing, hardworking, independent woman. So I just brought her that other fun side of life that she never had, and then turned out to be trouble.
So how did you guys meet?
Well, basically I was at work, and then I came into a workplace, and then I shoot my shot.
Okay.
Yeah, one of those things.
And it's the innocent ones that love God.
Yeah. And it's exactly like that.
So I'm assuming she's caught you cheating several times.
Yes, but so I've never been, the only red-handed incident happened was during COVID. Because she's an essential worker, and I had met another woman who stayed like in the same road as me, and then she gave me a surprise visit while I was at the other woman's house. So that's the only probably first red-handed moment. But it was the other way around. It was the other woman that came to the house while she was there. So the second caught the first. So things have just never been the same since then. So before we got married, she actually fell pregnant, and then we had to get married like in a month, so fast. So I feel like maybe she never really, maybe we're both not ready for the next version or the next step in our life. Also, I only found out this like probably a year or two after marriage, that she said before she fell pregnant, she was seeing a therapist so that she can leave the relationship.
Yeah. Sure. And do you guys have kids?
Yes, 2 kids.
How many kids?
2 kids.
2 kids. 2 kids.
So basically, you're saying one of the big reasons she stayed there is because she fell pregnant.
We can say so, but also we're two kind people. We do love each other and care for each other. I think maybe that's why the relationship hasn't totally fell apart,
faded
to
away.
the point
Okay.
of divorce.
And then when you said, you also said we had to get married. So who forced you to get married?
No, but we've always wanted to get married. This is the person I wanted to get married to.
Okay, so when you say we had to, is that in regards to you wanted to get married before the baby came?
Yes, also she was kind of like the angel of the family. Okay. So we were trying to cover that up, that embarrassment thing of having a child out of wedlock.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Let's head on over to the news headlines. Anonymous, please stay on the line for us. Do not drop the line. But also where you are sounds a lot better. We've been fighting with the background noise, but luckily we heard everything. Stay where you are. We're coming back, Anonymous.
All right.
Thank you, sir.
Let me apologize for my background noise because there's cleaning up here happening here. But good morning, guys. My name is Leroy, not Makoya. And forgive me for I'm multitasking because I'm working and happy here, no? I have to fulfill my commitment to you. So here we are. We are listening to Metro FM's Ask a Man, and let's keep liking and sharing, and let's remember respect is the order of the day. You're gonna get the recap now, soon. But then basically a caller that we got last week, after the announcement of last week's working and it's Friday, he has a similar problem. He called it now. So basically he's speaking he has a parking promiscuity problem, right? He's been making plans to fix it, faster, doing this, praying that, but then he still has this thing, right? So let's remember, guys, we are not gonna fight here. This isn't not gender wars.
We've got Anonymous on the line. So Mizi is back. The Naked DJ is here, and you are here. So Anonymous is struggling with staying faithful in his marriage and says he's tried everything from therapy to spiritual intervention to changing his behavior, but nothing seems to be happening in terms of getting help. They've separated multiple times in their marriage, but always find their way back to each other. He doesn't know what to do now. He's tried everything. He says they love each other and they have 2 children that they are raising together. Anonymous, we're on the same page.
Yes, 100%.
Is there anything else you'd like to add before we continue, Anonymous?
Yeah, so the main question is how else can I get help? I've tried for us to go to counseling, right? But she always said, no, we did that before, and you still went on and lied and cheated. So every now and again nowadays, she's just catching messages that were deleted. She never catches anything explicit like, baby, I miss you, I love you, nothing like that. I've never kind of went that far. And obviously, yes, cheating, but But it's always like a deleted message or a missed call from that certain person. She said she's been asking who is this and what's going on. And recently I discovered, I think a psychologist told me that I might have ADHD, which means I only give attention to things that give me high dopamine, which is flirting and meeting new people.
We know what the D in ADHD is.
Right. Are you, and then at the moment, are you living together or are you living apart?
Yes, we're still in the same house.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
All right. Naked?
So, Missy, before there's no stupid question on Ask a Man. No? And I'm asking this because you're back and because he says he's tried everything. Is there something, I've heard the term sex demon.
Yeah.
Is that term real?
That's what I
called 60 more next.
Okay.
No,
I've heard the term, so I was curious with what is a sex demon? Like if someone be possessed? Even though they can see that sleeping around destroys everything, destroys families, blah blah blah, but they just cannot stop. What is that?
Now.
Okay, what's now?
Beans.
Okay.
Like we say you just need to change your habits.
How do you change? If he says he can't change the habits,
then if you can't change your habits, don't be in committed relationships then, because you can't have it both. You can't have someone who is thinking that they are getting into a committed relationship with you, knowing good when you still want to galavant, or you have a bad habit of galavanting. So you can't have it both.
So, when Anonymous said, that's why I asked that question when he said, we had to get married because she was the innocent girl.
Yes.
Now, but Anonymous, you knew that you were not a monogamous person.
Yes, he knew.
Well, I like to concur on that one. Look, I love the idea of, I've always strived. This is why I'm seeking change, because deep down within me, I just feel like that's not me. These are behaviors that I incurred along the journey.
No, that's you.
I love a family. I love one-on-one, but I struggle with this because I wasn't like that before. That's the thing.
You can't have it. You can't have a bread but at both sides. It's like saying I want to lose weight, but you're always at drive-thrus.
Yes, but I'm at the gym right now.
Yes, but what's the point of going to the gym if after the gym you're gonna go to the drive-thru?
Because I have ADHD.
Yes. So going to the gym means you go to the gym, you meet the gym halfway. You eat healthy, you drink lots of water, you avoid fatty stuff, you avoid high-calorie stuff. Same thing with commitment. If you are going to be in a committed relationship, you completely avoid seeing other people or chatting to other people. But if you know, Uguti, you are not capable of doing that, then don't bring people that are under the assumption that they are getting into a monogamous relationship.
Okay.
Yes. So I've tried it. So the thing is, there was a time I was completely not doing anything. I stayed away, like what you're saying. The opposite, I stayed away. But also the type of job that I am, I'm just constantly in the space of people.
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
And it's bad enough I'm a good-looking guy.
Okay.
Right?
Wow.
So contributes to that as well. So I stayed away. There was a time, I think, 3-4 months, I did not entertain anything, although women were coming, but I wouldn't take their number because I knew, like, once I take the number, there's only one thing I'm going to want. And then it felt like I suppressed that thing. And then when it came out, I went straight to even a dating site.
You see, also, I think...
And it became worse.
I think the analogy that I made about the gym also, I shouldn't even have made that because we're talking about feelings here, people, human beings who've got feelings, and you constantly hurting this woman, you are building up this resentment and hate, and you're hoping she's gonna wake up one day and go, baby, it's fine, let's go, let's move on. Yabo? You wanted to ask something?
Because there's no stupid questions on Ask a Man. I just wanted to know what ADHD is like. Like in African terms, what is it?
ADHD. 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 ADH I don't think there's a,
like
it would be direct translation or direct explanation. Which you suffer from not being able to sit in one place, not being able to commit to one thing. You are all over the place, emotionally, physically, and otherwise. So you can't. It's most of the time also career-wise. You can't start. You start something and you don't finish it. Okay. It's a whole lot of.
And you were diagnosed by a professional, ne? Anonymous.
So I saw we were just having a chat with someone who studied psychology, and they did say these are signs of. So I'm yet to still get diagnosed by a professional.
But then how are you going to change here? If a professional psychologist said you have the signs, and remember, sometimes when you have the signs, I think you might need, isn't there medication for it?
That's the thing. I don't think I wouldn't want it because somehow those symptoms, when I did a bit of introspection, then it kind of did make sense. Like, you know what, this makes 100% sense. But also, I kind of like the chaos because it kind of helps me in my profession. You like
the chaos,
in a way. So I don't want to take medication.
What profession?
Because I don't. Sorry.
What profession are you in?
Entertainment.
Like singing, acting, and stuff.
So easy.
No, when I woman.
If we narrow it down, I think.
Hold on. Yeah.
If we narrow it down, no, people might know.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's what I'm afraid of.
I'm glad you said that, Anonymous. I'm glad you said
that. So, let's help you now, Anonymous, because I really think, honestly, I think you're a nice guy, but you are just possessed with your self-own demon. How can we help you?
Yes, I just want to know if I can get help. If there's someone who's familiar with the science of professionals probably listening, if I can get help. Or maybe I just have lack of self-control.
Yeah.
Actually, that.
And have you cheated lately? Recently?
Sorry, come again?
Have you cheated recently?
Literally.
Yeah.
Huh?
I can ask in isiZulu. Uhlekisana nobani right now?
Look, I think
Anonymous.
To be honest, I might have
Anonymous.
Say it with your chest. We don't know who you are.
Sorry, yes? Or am I still answering the same question?
Yes, I'm saying, have you cheated recently?
Yes or no? I mean, come on.
You don't have to beat around the bush.
Yes.
There we go.
And how long ago is that?
Last week.
Ooh, Anonymous.
Okay, this was emotional.
It's fine, Anonymous. Whether it's financial, emotional, or athletically, it's fine. Let's help you, my brother. Let's help you.
Okay. So how does it get help? Yes, so means where does it start? Because I mean, they've given him the symptoms and they've said what it is, but he doesn't want to get medication.
Yeah, I think it starts with understanding the pain you have caused to your wife. It starts there. And when you understand the pain, sometimes you just have to let go. Because you keep hurting this person, at the same time hurting yourself and your marriage and your children. You are betraying a lot of people in this whole thing. And I honestly don't see you stopping anytime soon. You strike me as a person that thrives on compliments and validation and
So can I please add? Sorry to cut you. Can I please add another insight?
Yeah.
On that one. So basically, what you're saying exactly. I've been using that pain because I look at her. I look what I've done to her. Because sometimes I don't even recognize the woman I met, and it hurts me that seeing because she's never done anything, mind you, to cause any problems in there. It's always been me. Every time we have a fight, it's because of me, and it's because of the same thing: lies, cheating, cheating. So, and she's the type of woman she holds. If you see something, she cuts everything off. You can't touch her. You don't talk. She doesn't say good morning. She doesn't say goodbye.
As she should.
Yes.
Yeah. So
and I crave those opposites. I wanna fix now.
Anonymous, wait, Anonymous, wait. We heard you, my brother. Let's save this time because you keep on wanting to justify, and like I said, you can't have it both ways. Your bread cannot be. This is not a pancake. It cannot be buttered both sides. So you do things and you expect things to be normal at home, Anonymous. It does not work like that.
Yeah.
It does not work like that. All I'm saying to you, as tough as it may sound, this woman deserves better. One. You probably have lost her. She's there for many reasons why women stay in abusive relationships. Either for the kids, either for the family because she's Christian and stuff like that. Divorce does not exist. Or either there's financial reasons why she's staying. Does she work?
Yes.
Where?
It's easy.
Too comfortable. No, my English went. I wanted to know what kind of job, but it's fine. I'm not even supposed to ask that. So those could be the reasons, ne? Why she's with you, but emotionally she has departed. And you gotta have to accept that, and you accept that you are the reason why she departed emotionally. You have done her wrong so many times that you know when a person stays with you after you've done her wrong twice or more, you must know what you are not the reason why she's staying. You must know that you are not the reason. There are other reasons why she's staying, other than you. She's checked out. And you are not also helping. You know, if you're remorseful, and then for the fact that you say you've even cheated emotionally last week, my guy.
Does she know you?
Anonymous, she deserves better.
She caught a deleted message.
Anonymous, the fact that she even catches the messages means there's no trust in this relationship. She now has to also always go through your phone and find something, always has to find something, that your marriage is doomed. So you need to do the right thing. You need to do the right thing by letting the poor woman go and co-parent, because if she had to call today, I would tell her to leave you because you are not going to change today and you're not going to change tomorrow.
Ads are calling. Let's hold it there.
If you think you cannot afford a lawyer, think again. Clientele Legal provides tough professional lawyers for an affordable monthly premium.
as like some of you guys know, I'm a huge advocate for gents, right?
Whether it's protection orders,
But I can't defend this guy
gender-based
now.
violence, uncontested divorce, or
No, guys.
Clientele Legal
Hey,
lawyer
man.
will be
Okay.
there to
Anyway,
assist you.
like
Services are
we
convenient.
just finished the
So
second
maybe
part
pick the
now.
phone and call
Maybe they'll
Leroy
come through with the
or
third
send us
part.
an email
I don't
and we'll
know,
get
but
back
then
to you.
hopefully.
Our
So guys, you know what?
clients
Like
receive bail benefit of up to 5,000 rand and will go to the police station
last
to pay
week
the
my
fine.
executives
Plus, Clientele
actually
Legal offers you 24
they
hours
advised me to
telephonic
choose my
legal
words
advice.
wisely.
Join
So
today.
let's
SMS Metro
let's
to
avoid using
47520. That's
such
Metro
words
to
like
47520. Clientele Trust
bo
offers
abusive,
and
level
licensed
grape, level
all life
in
insurance.
because
T's and C's
TikTok
apply.
actually isn't like
Standard
flags
rates
them
apply.
and then we become banned here. So like let's look for much softer words, yeah? Please and thank you. And I understand like this conversation is very triggering to like a lot of people. So let's try to focus on what Anoza needs help with me. Yes, I understand some of you like just want to like let it out, Yes, I'm on like his favorite king. Yes, Sharp, he admitted we know, yes, Frederick he asked for help, so let's focus there. Let's not fight, please, Mama Didi, please, respectfully. Let's focus.
So, Mizi, are we good? Can I move to the naked DJ?
Yeah, no. I'm good on my end, but at the end of the day, Anonymous, it's up to you. The sooner you leave this marriage, I think the better, because you never know. You don't want to look back and go, I should have left it when I called Ask a Man. Because if you're not gonna change, and you know, Anonymous, that you're not gonna change anytime soon. You were caught last week. You've taken her back to reset now. Where she hated you, she hated the marriage, she didn't want anything to do with you. You've taken her back. Every time she tries to recover, you take her back. That's not fair. You are selfish, I think, in my book, and you are selfish in a bad way. So just do right for once. Do right by one person, not even yourself, because you're still going to cheat.
But on the other end, Anonymous's woman has chosen him. And she's chosen not to leave him.
Absolutely. I agree with you.
And, so I guess that's also what makes it difficult for Anonymous, because he knows that he's got his evil ways, but there's a woman that still makes a home for him.
Not difficult, easy for him to cheat.
Yes. Yeah. She makes it easy for you. So maybe that's even how, I'm not saying you're a predator, but that's how certain people function. They know that if I find this weak person, she will never leave me.
100%.
And, like you just said,
it is, Nick.
yes, that's what it is.
It is
and
that.
She's chosen him.
Yeah.
Right? So, Anonymous, now the thing is, you have to make a choice to say, if you feel like she deserves better, then just leave the relationship. You can co-parent. Everything will be good. But going forward, don't lie to people and say you are monogamous, because there's absolutely nothing wrong with when you meet people for the first time, you tell them straight that, this is who I am. When you come into my house, you do not lock the door behind you because others are coming. So, man, just be true to who you are. And nobody will ever judge you for what you want in life. If you want multiple women, so be it. Have them. Nobody's stopping you from it, but don't lie to other people. Let other people live the life that they want to live, okay?
Yeah.
And then, one last thing. To callers that are going to call in, if you are calling in to give advice, remember, Anonymous is asking how he should get help. Ne? So, dear caller, if you've been triggered today, don't take out your frustrations from your own life on Anonymous. Okay? Deal with your own life. Thank you.
Respectfully.
Anonymous, can we leave it there?
Yes, just in case there's a psychologist who's affordable, please give them my contact file.
All right.
Yeah.
We'll do that.
And so, music, call me back.
Wait, Anonymous, wait.
Who's this? What do you mean?
Chief. He says you must call him back.
I must call you back.
Anonymous.
What's happening? Anonymous, do we know each other?
Yes, it is.
Anonymous. Wait, Anonymous.
No, we gotta go.
Oh my God. Anyway, guys. Let me remind you of something.
The views and opinions expressed in this podcast are solely those of the individuals participating in the conversation and do not necessarily reflect the official policy or position of the podcast host or any affiliated organization. Listener discretion is advised.
And another thing, guys, because I see requests here, paneling, guys, let me remind you, you being here, like mother panel, you automatically consent for you like your voice, your face, they're gonna be broadcasted more YouTube, because this is gonna be more YouTube, nah? So I give a body poppy act, hey, you didn't tell me that this is gonna be what. So to the new people that requested here, please know and understand that part. Okay, quick recap, right? So basically, we are dealing with a brother who has a serious promiscuity problem, right? So he sounds like he's basically addicted to dilo tsa bagolo, to as cheating, let's say. So now it sounds like he can't control himself, and then he says he's self-diagnosed with ADHD, because he's always chasing the dopamine, yet he has a wife and like 2 kids. So he's asking for help. What can he do to be better there, right? Yes, he admitted he's very promiscuous. So for those who don't know, that wasn't like what that word means. He sleeps around. Yeah, basically, and he seems to not be able to control it. He tried church, go fasta le eng mara ha bona marago ela wa tlhakatlhakano tsa nambo tsena mo teng. So that's his problem. So now his question is, guys, please help me. What else can I do to fix myself? Right. So let's remember, guys, he admitted, yes, he's reckless. Yes, he's a age. Yes, he's a Yes, he admitted. Yes, you are triggered. Yes, sorry, askis. Now let's focus more the solution. How can we help this brother? And if you don't have anything and then like you just want to vent, maybe you'll come in last. That sounded wrong, askis. Askis. But yeah. But hey, man, hey, oh yeah, okay. So when you come on the panel, please mute your mic, and then you'll be given your 2 minutes, to speak, and then like let's just keep it at like 2 minutes, cause I see new people. Africa, le Master Level Gang, please mute your mics, nah. Oh yeah, and guys, remember to keep tapping the screen because you love me, and like please send me gifts because I love you, right? My quick opinion here, guys, like I said before, I'm a huge advocate for barking and agents. Even like now isn't like barking as a given that like men's mental health barking in a month, and happy yesterday, like nearly Father's Day. So I'm like, hey man, I am for the gents, right? Hey, Mara today's gent. I'm like, dog. Like, okay, sharp, I understand how like some things are psychological problems, Fede, but then, dude, you see that you have a problem and yet you still like do it. Guys, like there's corn, bruh, corn isn't like those videos, like self-control, man. You know what, guys, like there's something that I used to say a lot, like last year, and I have like I still believe in it. Guys, learn to discipline yourself like you are your own child. Like when you feel like doing something, you're like, hey, sharp. Like just make that a habit. Maybe you'll get used to it, and then now you'll isn't like subconsciously working on no hurry. You're not supposed to do as like certain things, because this guy literally has a self-control working on a problem as in like root level, the last problem, root level. Guys, like, but it doesn't mean for now like so my brother, hey man, I get to get a pray or maybe like a holy water bushiri, I get dog. Okay, but anyway, to my new because I only see like new people on my panel here. Guys, welcome, I don't have my air horn today because I'm busy.
I'm not new. I just changed my profile pic. That's it.
And there we go. He's not new. I want.
Are you?
Okay.
You don't remember me, Ivan? We are new now today.
And I remember all of these faces here. As in Leroy.
Guys, I'm multitasking. I told you guys, like what's that? My beautiful people, please forgive me, Please forgive me. So let's start from the beginning with the hierarchy. And not like Mr. Lebza requested first, actually. So like, let's do Mr. Lebza, and then Mama Z, and then Refeteka, Mama Mo. But
All
let's
right. Hi, Brian. You just said it yourself just now that you advocate for men, but this guy, honestly speaking, the only help that I think, I would give to this guy is he needs to go isolate himself and figure himself out because he's been in a marriage. He cheated when he was in a relationship and he married the woman, promising her that he's going to change, but he never changed and he continued with his ways. Basically, it's the marriage is no longer about him, and the relationship was never about him or them. It was actually about him satisfying himself. So that means that he's not finding joy or happiness in the relationship or marriage. Then hence he is divulging himself outside to enjoy other people outside. Yes, it's a matter of self-control. Yes, he needs to figure himself out in a way because, to be honest, this is only going to hurt him more than it's going to hurt anyone who's going to do it with. Because he feels that his ego of doing this makes him a man. But it actually makes him less of a man because he doesn't consider other people's feelings. So we need to rather take this guy to an island lapho zohlala khona one without women, without any technology. I think that might work. But overall, I think the wife must choose herself because if she doesn't, she's going to end up taking all this anger that she has inside for this guy, and one day uzomhlaba with a mess, and it won't be nice. So for her to not do anything drastical, I think it's best for the mental health of the kids also. Just pack up and leave, go start your life afresh because this guy is never gonna come. He's not in a mood to change. He doesn't even sound remorseful when he is seeking for help. So how are you going to help a person like that? So I think South Africa, we can't help this guy until he's ready to help himself. So the problem is with him, and until he realizes that he's the problem and he's the solution, there's nothing we can do for him overall. So that's basically what I have, and I just hope that Abu Jonas bayaphelele eMzansi because it seems like since this series came out, sasibona izinto la ngaphandle.
You know another thing that actually pissed me off, King? Like half it's or no guys, no, and as in like the psychologist is available, as in like please help me. Then right after he's like working as in like so he needs to call me back. I'm like, really now? You literally just asked for working as in like help, as in like sincerely, oh my god. How fetsa fela. Wa feba gape. Mo radio mo. But like mo roga sorry ba gape. Ke bone ba working like
Calm down.
managers. Boneba. Sorry guys, like let me calm down. Bra Lebza, thank you very much, Nampinchaga. Man, like you are very much appreciated, my brother. Working and guys, my phone is on like 20% now, so like let's just speed up because we don't have lights in my neighborhood. Like somebody stole working under the cable there on Friday, so we're gonna have to wrap it up really quickly. So let's just keep it clop. Okay, Mama Z,
Hey, Leroy.
how you scared ball? Now remember your voice actually.
Wow. And I'm very fluid today, so I'm glad you remember my voice. You know, I'm always intrigued by human behavior. And I wanted to ask you a question before I submit. Are men even capable of love?
Yeah, come on,
No,
Mama Z.
I do get confused. I do with our Jonas that like I do get confused, right?
Mama, okay, Mama, like we can restart your time now. Like, let me just make a as in like a mini announcement. Guys, my executives actually like they suggested that we switch off the comments working until we reach 25k likes now. So like let's just do that quickly. I'm not in charge of that part, so like they are the ones who switched off the comments, like respectfully so. And again, respectfully, Mama Zine, like let's avoid gender war statements, right? Because, like I said, my execs, they call me to order like parking on a Friday because I made as in like blanket statements like that. So let's avoid saying men are, women are, parking respectfully, because a lot of people here wouldn't like it if I said banyana ki di-fam. I want, so like, yeah, like let's avoid saying men are. Nah. Respectfully.
I hear you, and it really was an honest question, and it's an honest question from stuff that I've observed, and I do apologize if I have if it's a stereotypical comment. It wasn't intended at all.
Okay,
You
cool.
know,
Yeah. No.
Leroy. I think the first thing is that the one thing that has come out of this new generation is that they are able to advocate on their preferences, better than the previous generation was. And I think it's okay for Anonymous to advocate on the fact that he's just not into monogamy, like Naked was saying,
Yeah.
I think he's shortchanging himself, and he's taking other people with him, and it's hurting other people. And if you really, really, I think for me, a lot came out of his submission. I feel he's very conceited as a human being. He comes out and he says, actually, another thing is that I'm a good looking guy, and it doesn't make things
Another
easy
thing
for
that
me.
pissed me off.
What nonsense is that? And then he says things like, he says things like, he keeps on putting up the ADHD label, but not in a way that aids him, almost sounding very close to it becoming an excuse rather than a reason. And I think he needs to just take responsibility. And this responsibility thing, I'll sound like a broken record because I'm always harping over the responsibility thing. Everybody is in charge of their own actions. So yeah, I think that's what I've got to say on the matter. And I do apologize, but as a female looking from the outside in, when I look at a lot of things, it even really asks me, it makes me ask that question. And it wasn't coming from a stereotypical place, but I'm confused. And like I said, I'm intrigued by human behavior. So I would really like to get an answer maybe one day to say, maybe what is the definition of love from a male's standpoint,
Okay, no, 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 we can actually isn't like chop it up. Like when I'm not busy, like maybe one Saturday night, but then for now, working is like during the week is very tricky, for me these days. But like, thank you very much, nah. Just to quickly, as in like spice it up, Mazi. Well, me, hey man, like me, I love guys. Me, I'm a lover. Me, what's okay, what's a mutwak? What love was me? I'm a lover. But anyway, thank you, Namamazri. All right, moving quickly. Goddess,
Hi guys.
you have 2 minutes, nah.
Yes, 2 minutes. Today's Ananda, riled my emotions up. Okareng ka molomanko, he is so arrogant. He sounds like somebody who has a low self-esteem. He always wants girls around him to validate him that he is always good looking or something, he is so annoying. But because he asked for advice, if he is seeking help from a professional perspective, he needs to be ready to receive the help. You know, you can't go and look for help and expect to change overnight. You need to put in the work. Just like Somizi said, that you cannot go to the gym and end up go the drive-through. You know, you need to meet the therapy halfway. So he really annoyed me. And also I think the influence is the company he keeps, you know, the company he keeps. If Lebone, they cannot say, "Ha Amzala, what you are doing right now is not on," and cut him off. He is not going to be able to see his mistakes because he is surrounded by people that enable his behavior, you know. So also the wife, the wife, ne, he has abantu bazothini syndrome, honestly, because now she needs to leave. This has happened multiple times, and we know that for women, it's not easy for us to just say, I'm leaving the relationship, especially when there's kids involved. If you are in a relationship with somebody for a long time, I think eventually cheating stops becoming a deal breaker. But for Anonza's wife, no, she needs to leave. That's all I have to say.
Yeah, nah. Hey, what's might happen, guys? Nah, like, not to sound like he the devil's advocate or whatever, nah, but then to a certain degree, this woman, like, Loki did this to herself, you know, like, just like Barkimanka, like Naked said, Khore, she Loki allowed this, you know, so that becomes a norm now. Khore, oh, okay, I'm gonna be bush up with this, oh, I'm fine. But
but then you must remember that they didn't meet como nothing. You see, Ananza did say that Jenny is Bastrata and the girl is church girl. So they didn't meet go strating. So that's why this lady actually thought, "Alright, maybe, you know, get hobby on the side and just let it be." She let it be for too long, but that's not where they met. So I think it's unfair to put it on the lady, or she stayed while knowing what kind of a person her partner was. She might have assumed that it's a hobby that the guy goes out and has fun.
Okay. I know, I think so, Nella. Goddess, thank you very much.
Thank you.
And guys, 15%. And so, like, let's just try to. Nah? Shit, that sounds. Fuck. I'm sorry. Pumpkin.
Morning.
Yeah.
You know there's rehab for such things, right? He's an addict, this guy.
I agree with
He
you.
he needs to go to a rehab. He needs to get himself checked out. He needs to get a dose of reality. He's such an adult with a small boy mind. It doesn't make sense. You know, Lee, I think Dr. Miles Monroe once said that men marry us women hoping that we don't change, and women marry men hoping that they do change. You cannot take a cheater into a marriage and hope that he's going to change. He's not going to change. That's just his thing. And you know, when he was talking, I asked ChatGPT, can you interlink ADHD with the desire? And ChatGPT came with information. He said yes, which is ChatGPT. I researched with it. Can you interlink ADHD with sexual desire? And they said yes.
Okay.
So whoever told him, he probably Googled it himself, and they told him that, then he ran with that. So he's doing it because, he has, backup to say, no, but I have this condition, remember. He needs to check himself out, this guy. And one thing I think I'm going to take away from this, and which is something that I've already knew, he said his wife is an angel. She doesn't do anything. I'm disturbing, peace. She gives him everything, but he still goes out there to do this thing. So it's never about the other person. It's about him. It's about the cheater himself. It is so sad that you can take a good woman and break her heart on a daily basis like that. It is so sad, Shem, honestly. But yeah, he needs to go to a rehab. That's it.
Working, like, remember my first comment was like, this seems like more like a Working, like a psychological problem, actually. As in like something deeply rooted here.
Yes.
As
Like
our
drugs, like alcohol, yes. If you want to put every day or you want to take drugs every day, you're an addict, you need to go help, get help. Now he needs to go get help. That's it. It's as simple as that.
No man, all right, like thank you, Mama Pumpkin.
Thank
Oh,
you.
and I feel like let me apologize for working and as like Friday again because Friday no holiday is at as kissing.
Not a problem. I forgive you way before you even start because I've known you for 3.5 years now. So you know I love you. I don't care.
That's
Sure.
okay, guys. My execs they came up with another goal like 40K as in like before we close, and we are closing literally like 10 minutes. So please abuse your phone for me, nah. Like just do this to your phone. Just do this. Shh. Thank you very much. Sis Nelsia, you're up next. 2 minutes, yeah, course that's manje. My phone is on 14%, so let's just get there. Nelsia, you mute. Oh, no Winnie. Sorry about that. Mawinza, Winnie, Winnie, you're muted. There we go.
Hi, nigga. Hi, how are you? Oh, my network is bad. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. You can talk.
Can you hear me? My network is bad.
Yeah, I get rain, yeah.
Pumpkin said it all. Ooh. Okay, Pumpkin said it all. Nakona, if you're dating a person, obviously, can you hear me now? Because I think my mic is muted again. Oh, okay. Pumpkin said it all. As I was saying, if you're dating a person, you're going to see the red flags before you get married. Obviously, this guy cheated and cheated and cheated on her multiple times, but yet she still went on and got married to him. Or would she got married to him because of they have kids, or she got married to him because of the status and how he looks. We do not know. But this
Wait.
woman
No,
needs
like,
to love herself
let me
and
correct you
leave
there
the
actually,
guy,
Lala.
because even if the guy can get psychological help or whatsoever, he won't change. I don't believe guys like this will change.
Yeah, like, you know what? Let me help you there because he did say that, like they got married, fella, just to hide the shame of, like what's that?
Yeah, I can hear you.
They were having Bana, as in like not married. So like he did say, or like the only reason they got married like was to hide the shame of that. Yeah, but anyway, continue. I messed up here. Let's be patient with her.
God, my network is bad. Ish.
Yeah, it's very bad.
Like I can't even read the comments or anything.
Okay, no, like we apologize for that, sis Winile. But yeah, man, we'll catch up recently, maybe Wednesday, God willing. But I think we can all like you're like the man in there, man. The man not talk as something so serious. Like I wanna like psychological we talk muriano bukhal. Cause you can't be doing something wrong and then like just low key being proud of it and then like low key flexing it, and or when you're good looking, hey man, nah, dog. No, but hey man, so to my gents who have a similar problem like that, my G, bofe ba se maya motsala. I wanna la ka to no just talk ya ko rata mare. Hey man, wampenjag. Yes, for their high school, like that was a thing, but fam, you're old now. Like you probably have kids now, my G. Like you, as in you have people that depend on you now, my guy. So like, hey man, don't do stupid things and say horena, horena lo go to me, we no monna, we no, but like this and that, wena. You know, like let's do better. And with that said, we're gonna close it right there. And thank you guys, ne? Because me, I have to get back now. But like, thank you very much for joining me here. Even though I was low key a bonyana, but I still appreciate you being here with me. And we'll catch up again Wednesday, God willing. And yeah, I mean, I love you guys. Karabo, you wanna say something? I don't know, cause you see, you jumped in very fast there.
Sorry, my network did something. What were you saying?
I was saying, me, I'm getting back to work. So, did you wanna say something?
Oh, no, I was saying, Hore, I was responding to you saying, Hore, today you were a bit boring. Kira, it's okay, you were well behaved today.
Oh, and as in, like, you see what I took your advice. So,
Mm,
yeah, I didn't use colors today.
yeah, please. While we're getting the last 700 or so likes, bye Leroy, not Magoya.
I'm on 10%.
Okay, here's Usisi back. Let her finish her submission quickly.
Yeah, let's try that.
I see she left again.
On again. Sorry, Winiza. Sorry, my Windsor. Will get back to you like hopefully Wednesday. Guys, thank you very much. Good night, ne?
Thanks, everybody. Bye bye.
Bye bye.